Hi everyone, I'm Daryl from Root Swings and Other Things, and I'm going to be showing you today how to make a sock bun for shorter, thinner, or layered hair. The thing about the sock bun tutorials that I've seen going around the blog world and Pinterest is that in order to do it successfully, you need really long, really thick hair with very few layers because it involves a lot of twisting. And if you have layers, that's just not successful because it flies away and is just not pretty. So I've done a lot of experimenting and I've come up with two solutions to this problem. One is a lot more simple, but I think the effect is probably not as good as the second one. But if you're in a hurry or your hair is much shorter than just below your shoulders, I would say it's the best option for you. The second option, it works fine for me, and my hair goes to about here, which apparently is still too short for a sock bun. And I think it could work probably as long as your hair is below your shoulders. So two options for shorter hair. Um, the first option I'm going to show you is really simple. You just need a sock, like so. I had it rolled up already. I used a big tube sock that I didn't want anymore. So in order to make it the right size, I basically cut off the whole foot of the sock. You need a hole like this. So if you have a smaller sock, just cut off the toe. Then roll up the sock into a donut-like shape, just really quickly. And voila. In addition, for the first method, you're going to need a hair tie in addition to the one already on your head, and some bobby pins, maybe 2 or 3. Okay. So you're going to just pull this hair up, put the sock through kind of like a scrunchie if we were in the 80s, and divide your hair. Let me slouch so you can see. Divide your hair in half and let the back part fall to the back, the front part fall to the front. Spread it all around so that it looks really strange. And then take your additional hair tie. One sec. And just throw it on top like that. Then you can do some pulling in order to really make it look fuller. Then you just take all this excess hair, just spin it around, wrap it all the way around the bun. And then if you're sneaky enough, you can pin it underneath the bun so that nobody even sees it. And I think this way is fine, and it's good if you're in a hurry because it's very simple, and it still creates a much fuller, prettier bun than you would find if you just threw your hair up, especially when your hair is as short as ours. But I think there's a better way to do it, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you the second way to do the sock bun. It's a little more difficult, a little more complicated, and a little more frustrating, but I think the effect is definitely worth it. We're going to be using the same technique, or at least a similar technique, to the one used when you have longer or thicker hair. That is, we're going to be taking the sock, putting it around our hair, and sliding it up to about 2/3 of the way to the top, and wrapping the hair down. When you have long hair, this is easy because you have the opportunity to wrap your hair around the sock, this way for, 7 or maybe 8 times, and the hair just gets wrapped very easily around. You don't have layers creating flyaways, and it goes from here to here. When you have my length hair, or even shorter, you only have from here to here to get this sock, which is pretty thick, wrapped around, and that's going to create some problems. We're going to be using some strategically placed bobby pins and a little hairspray in order to fix this problem, so just bear with me as I do this, okay? Okay, so you're going to want to smooth the hair up to the top, up to the ceiling like this. Spray it with some water. because that'll smooth out those flyaways that the layers create. You might want to do this with hairspray as well because it makes it more solid. Now take your sock, put it over your hair, and slide it up to about 2/3 of the way to the top. I like to secure, like squeeze it like this with my thumb and finger so that it's flat. You're going to want to take this tuft of hair, smooth it out between your fingers, and then just fold it directly back behind. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Fold it directly back behind the sock. Smooth it out, and then use your thumbs to push it up under the sock. Just keep smoothing it, trying to get all of those flyaways and extra hair underneath. It's important that you get as much of it as you can. If you have a bunch of layers and a couple flyaways stick out, it's okay because it's going to be wrapped up anyway. So now that I've got as much as I can kind of stuck underneath the sock, I'm going to just push with my thumbs, pull with my fingers, and wrap it. Now you wrap it once, you take those, so you have new layers sticking out, so you just push it underneath, keep pushing, wrap it again. So now we're already getting near the bottom. Wrap it again. Obviously, this is not the desired effect. That's where the bobby pins come in. If we'd had longer hair, we could have just wrapped it all up, not even used a bobby pin. Would have been fantastic. But it just doesn't work. So now, you're going to take this mess that you got going on here, take a bobby pin, like so, but in this hand preferably. Now, take this hair over here, and just slide it. Oh, see what I did there? Just slide it around. And you're connecting the big gap where the sock was showing. See what I did? Slide it around. And then pin it in the back. Looks pretty good to me, if you ask me. Now you're going to want to just pin it a couple more times around the bottom of the bun just to secure it a little more, because you don't have the hair wrapped around a bunch of times like you would if your hair was longer. So I've secured it, and there you go, my friends. That is it. That is a successfully executed sock bun for shorter or thinner or layered hair, and I hope that you learned something, and I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye. Not bye. Wait. Bye.